In the meeting of heaven and earth, we celebrate God's incarnation in the flesh. And we do more in doing so than commemorate the anniversary of the birth of Jesus Christ. Through the divine worship of Christ's holy church, from ancient times, we call into the present, anamnesis in the Greek, all those glorious and life-saving events surrounding Christ's miraculous birth. This is the day on which God has fashioned all things new and given hope to mankind, wearied by sin, to be renewed in the image and likeness of our God and Creator who fashioned us. The incarnation is the greatest act of love and mercy that God has given us in his condescension towards us beloved sinners. This is the day on which the whole universe is filled with light and all creation with joy as we witness the communion between those in heaven and those on earth, just as we heard in the hymnody for the feast. The angels who glorify him in heaven join together in one voice with the shepherds and those on earth, humble and ready to receive him, to celebrate the greatest of God's gifts, Emmanuel, God with us. This is God's greatest gift, himself, in his great love and mercy, the creator of all, the giver of life, the one who is outside the universe that he himself created, becomes one of his own creation to enter into our human nature and to renew it, to make it whole and new again. Consider for a moment this awesome mystery revealed as we hear in this verse from the royal hours of the feast, another service earlier from today. Today, he who holds the whole creation in his hand is born of the Virgin. God, whom the universe cannot contain, has become a tiny babe to inaugurate the new race of Adam. On this day, the angels in heaven ponder the mystery that the Word of God that has always been has been born as one of his own creation. Even as they rejoice with the shepherds and worship with the magi. On this day, those in heaven and those on earth are joined in one chorus. In Vigil that we just celebrated, we sang, "Today heaven and earth are united together." Today God has come to earth and man ascends to heaven, as we heard in the Liturgy of the blessing of the bread. By his incarnation taking on our human nature, God renews that nature corrupted by sin of old. The good news, the evangelion of God's holy incarnation in the flesh, is that God has destined us, called us, made us, you and I, for glory. Communion with him for all eternity. Having taken on our human nature and renewed it as the new Adam, God invites all into his redeemed nature to make us, as we heard in today's epistle, sons of God through faith in Jesus Christ.